What's up, guys? Brian Wilson here, Jiu-Jitsu, Judo Black Belt, owner of Forc MMA in Russellville, Arkansas. I'm going to be talking to you a little bit. We've been doing some vlogging on our YouTube channel and been taking some topics from different members and training partners and coaches about what to talk about. And one of the topics to cover is what is a martial arts association? If you've trained martial arts, you go to an academy, you may have heard, we're a part of such and such association. What does that really mean? Well, I think that a good way of describing it is explaining what a lineage is, okay? So for example, we are a part of the Team LDMA Association. That's LDMA. That stands for Living Defense Martial Arts. And that's my head coach, the guy that is in charge of the whole association. His logo is right here. His name is Danny Dring. And Mr. Dring has been doing martial arts, I want to say way longer than I've been alive, but he's been doing martial arts a long time. I think he said he owned his first school before I was born. So, and in his time of doing that, he got to train with people like Joe Louis, a famous legendary kickboxer, and progressed in his association, Joe Louis Fighting Systems, okay? Then you have Superfoot Bill Wallace. That's another person I was able to train with Superfoot. Mr. Dring had him in for a seminar. He's advanced, I think, through his 8th degree in the Superfoot systems, okay? So that's kind of his lineage, Joe Louis, Bill Wallace. He's also got his 8th or 9th degree in Taekwondo. He's been doing Taekwondo for over 30 years, I believe. Okay, so, but that's kind of his lineage. So what Mr. Dring has sort of done is my head coach, and in my lineage, I started off training Inferno Mixed Martial Arts. They are a powerhouse gym here in Arkansas. They own 3 locations. They're opening their 4th. And I started off training with Caleb Plank. Caleb Plank is really my coach. He's my coach. And then his coach is Mr. Dring. So that's kind of the lineage. It's me, and then Caleb Plank, and then Dane Dring. So that's kind of the lineage of instructors, and then, and it's my students, then me, then Mr. Plank, then Mr. Dring. Okay, so that's how the lineage kind of operates. So what we've done with the association is we have a lot of school owners that have kind of formed and come under the Team LDMA banner. And in doing so, we have team events every year, which is really cool. We have these things like black belt conferences. We have kind of intramural tournaments. We have seminars and rank reviews. And we have all of these awesome things on the team level. And we also have awesome events in our own gym too. So the association is sort of the larger team, right? We have the team here in the gym, Forca, Team Forca. That's all of the students that train here. The boxers, kickboxers, the fighters, the grapplers, jiu-jitsu, judoka. All of our martial arts practitioners are Team Forca, but they're also Team LDMA because of how the lineage works, right? The rank that I bestow on my students kind of flows through my instructors to me and then to them, okay? So that is, in a roundabout way, what a martial arts association is. The bigger team has a lot of benefits, not just the events. I can't tell you how much those 2 coaches of mine I mentioned, and other coaches too, William McLaughlin from Barada MMA is definitely a major mentor of mine, and mentioned Inferno, LDMA. These are all people that own gyms and are coaches that have been mentors to me, right? So it's more than that. It's just the time spent on the phone with them, and spent on the mats with them, learning their techniques and passing them on to my students. And there's so many techniques I've learned from these people that if I hadn't had them as an influence, I wouldn't have been able to pass those techniques on. And I think that there's just a lot of importance in being a part of an association because of what we call cross-pollination. I get to go, being an instructor and a coach and owning a school, I get to go and teach seminars and coach at these events, and it's just an awesome thing to be a part of when you get to go teach the bigger team. Yeah, I get to teach my students all the time, but being a part of the association allows me to go and teach team events that we have for Team LDMA, and that just, it's like a nice little bonus to get to share what we work on in our academy with other academies and other academy owners. So those are some benefits of a martial arts association. I just kind of hit on the high points and where we come from, what our lineage is, and what we're all about. Every association is, I think, a little different, works in different ways. We have different things we do, and I think that we're really fortunate to be a part of one of the strongest associations in our region. Team LDMA, when we go out and compete at like local jiu-jitsu tournaments like the AGF, or even on larger stages, we always do well. We always win state titles and team points and things of that nature. So it's definitely awesome. I mean, we're at those tournaments. You'll see somebody wearing a Team LDMA pad. You might not even know them. You just know they're on the team. And I'll hop over in there and coach them. My coach will coach them, and all the coaches are there. And it's really cool when we go to these things like tournaments, and all of these different schools, from the association, from Inferno to Team LDMA headquarters to Thompson Defense Academy is one of my guys in Fort Smith, and so on. Everybody that is repping their patches, and you just know, oh man, that guy doesn't have a coach. I'm gonna go. He's on my team. I'm gonna go help him out. And there's a way that cross-pollination allows us to be able to do that, right? I know so many of the techniques, and have trained with my coach for so many years, and training partners also that have opened their own schools. It's like a lot of the same dialogue. Even moves that we might call different names, man, I know what a lot of the other coaches call what I call the slider pass. So it's just a cool thing to be a part of. And like I said, everybody does it a little differently. That's how we conduct our life, as being a part of an association and lead our team. And Team LDMA is an awesome association to be a part of. So you can look a little bit into Team LDMA online. If you have any questions, guys, on any techniques or vlogs, topics you would like to see, comment below, and we'll get together with the instructors and have them film a video for you, or I'll film a video for you. We're filming videos every week. You can subscribe to our channel and get notified. We upload sometimes as much as 10 videos a week for all the stuff we do: boxing, kickboxing, judo, jiu-jitsu, MMA. So we do wall work, ground and pound, judo throws, you name it. We're trying to get the word out. It's just a high point. So I do it more as a resource for my students, but also those are videos that I know several people in our association watch, and it just lends to that cross-pollination, and it lends as a resource for my students. So if you're watching our vlogs, which we've got positive feedback on so far, shoot us a topic you might like to hear us talk about. We're going to be doing some other ones over things like sandbagging and jiu-jitsu. All right. Thanks for listening, guys. Subscribe to our channel. We'll see you soon.